What's good, Relocation Football League fans? The day has come. It's the final game, you can say, of the regular season of RFL College Series 8. As we got ourselves an SEC matchup to see who will face number 1 Alabama in the SEC championship game. It's number 3 Oklahoma versus number 5 LSU. Both teams identical records, 10-1 and 6-1 in the SEC. Oklahoma was able to defeat Alabama, though, back in week 4. As for LSU, when they played Bama, they got embarrassed 41-43 in week 11. But with that being said, we'll talk more about these teams as we get this game underway. Let me know right now in the chat who you guys got winning this one. Who's going to the SEC championship to take on Bama once again? Now, here we go out onto the field at Tiger Stadium. LSU Tigers kicking it off to the Oklahoma Sooners. And I changed up the uniforms to have them wear their away jerseys, but for whatever reason, yeah, that didn't work out. So they kept the home, so I guess we're going all red versus the purple here. Out onto the field, Devin Barco. What a season he has had, his first year of the RFL College Series. First play, he's going to look to pass. Pressure's coming. He's going deep, and it is nearly intercepted, broken up, incomplete. It's a great play right there. Like Dominique Jewell, a strong safety. Barco will look to pass again. Throws an interception. Picked off by Benny Ball, and he's bowling to the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. What a start. That'll be the 13th pick of the season for Barco. And Vinny Ball with his second of the year. Had a monster start to his season last season as a freshman for the LSU Tigers. Multiple pick sixes for touchdowns, and there it is with his first pick six of the season, showing you why he's one of the touted cornerbacks to look out for in the RFL draft. As the kick is up, it's good. LSU takes the lead 7-0 thanks to the defense. Oklahoma going to take this one from the goal line. And he will be brought down at about the 8. That is Ari Fehoko, leads the team in receiving yards, over 1,000 yards. Barco starting out with 3 consecutive passes. Great job by the offensive line here. They'll dump it off. And Slade McAllister, the running back, will be brought down by the team's leading tackler for the LSU Tigers, Sidney Cook, for a 6-yard gain. Another quick pass, and the defense rustling Darren Kendricks to the ground. 3rd and 2. Looking to run for it. McAllister is stuffed in the backfield for a loss. Big-time defensive play. LSU coming out here strong. Sidney Cook in the backfield. He came into this game with 114 tackles on the season, 32 for loss. And now we'll get our first look at this LSU offense, led by, of course, quarterback Sua Maivia. This running back last week, 235 rushing yards and 2 touchdowns for Jeremy Speed. Jeremy Speed, over 1,100 rushing yards this season. They'll look to pass, though, first play, and that is going to be completed out to the second-year receiver, Jamie LaRue, to the 45. LSU starting this game fired up. Pressure's coming as they send 5 men. Hits Finley on the slant. It bounces outside. It's a foot race. He might win to the end zone. They're going to call the touchdown. This should get reviewed, though. I think he fell short. But for now, that is 6 for LSU. What a play by Tony Finley. A simple slant route. Sits here, hits it as he is working on BJ Tadaya. And then the speed just to bend it back outside. Looking at the ball. That ball is short. I think that should be coming back. We'll see if they'll review it. Looks like they will. As we got a bit of hesitation here. And here they go looking at the spot of the ball. Yeah, he is definitely down at the 1-yard line. Tony Finley almost had his 11th touchdown of the season. Leads the team in receiving touchdowns with 10. We have seen Tony Finley make some incredible plays. That adds to the highlight reel. Jeremy Speed might be looking at a touchdown here as they're right at the 1-yard line. They'll run it up the middle, and that is a good tackle made by Ryan Bryant, who's actually leading for Defensive Player of the Year in the college series. Right back to Speed. No read option. Perfect play call. Touchdown, Tigers. Suamavia in for 6. Can't sleep on Maivia. Maivia is also a pretty good runner. He's got now his 8th rushing touchdown of the season. As this extra point looks to put LSU up 14-0. There's a flag, I think a late hit. So this is going to be on Eli Murphy. Yeah, he ran right into Christian Cutting. And Cutting now kicking it off. This one with the penalty goes through the uprights for a field goal. Touchback though will have Oklahoma with their best field position at the 25. They're going with a little read option themselves as Barco with a little spin action. He's got to get something going here. Team already down 14.5 yards on that play. 2nd and 5. Slade McAllister gets the carry, and he will have the first down on his 2nd carry of the day. McAllister, don't pay attention to those rushing yards on the career. This is his 1st year in the RFL College Series. And he too is over 1,100 rushing yards this season, 12 rushing touchdowns, so even more. As they go with some play action, throws, and there goes a completion out to Cantrell. Had his man beat, but took the conservative catch. I guess he felt the safety was going to come down and lay a hit on him. Plays it safe. McAllister gets 2 yards the very next play. After this game, who knows? You could have 3 receivers over 1,000 yards. Here goes a pass. Got the completion. Here goes Finoco. His first catch of the game. Both teams now with 3 first downs here in this one. Oklahoma desperately needing a touchdown. And a direct snap to McAllister, but it is kind of slipped out there. That's a good defensive play as the tackle is made by James Boyce, a real linebacker. One of their higher overall rated players on the defense. Gets a good key block there, but gets caught from behind. McAllister almost had himself a lane to rush to the end zone. 3rd and 2. He's going to motion Darren Kendricks. Play action. Heat's coming. Dumps it off into the flat. And McAllister has got the 1st and goal for the Sooners. This is the exact drive that they were looking for. They've got to cap it off with 6. Play action. Barco throws. Wide open man. And there goes a touchdown for the Sooners. Able to find Demetrius Tabor. And we got ourselves a game once again back in shape here as it started to look a little grim for Oklahoma. But the Sooners showing you why they are the number 3 team in the country. Man, they left Tabor wide open. I think it's just Tabor. But here goes the extra point. And we got ourselves a 7-point ball game. 14-7. LSU with the lead. Big time response there by the Sooners. They'll take this one from about the 4. Gets to the 21-yard line. And LSU looking to respond themselves. Suamavia scored a touchdown last time out off the read option down at the 1 after a huge play through the air to Tony Finley. They'll dump it off and Jeremy Speed immediately wrapped up. Misaki Kilgo, that's the Sam linebacker. Bryant signaling over the middle for this Sooners defense, and the first 2 plays to speed, all netting -1 yard as they face a 3rd and 11. This is exactly where the Sooners want them. Can they get the stop, though? There's a throw. Big hit. Bobby Winbush not going to be able to hold on after the hit by George Archer. Corey, I believe that's how you say it, comes up with a big shot. And just like that, we've got a shot with Oklahoma tying this game up at 14. Had a great drive. Bubble screen thrown out there to Ari Fehoko, but he is wrapped up by a pair of Tigers. Pistol formation, read option. Barco puts a juke move on, but it's not going to matter as he'll only get 2 yards. This is the reason why Sidney Cook leads this team in tackles. He's already got 3 solo. This guy's just everywhere the ball is, and he rarely is faked out on a lot of these play action plays like that. Here's a nice catch here by Darren Kendricks. Didn't really get to see who that was in coverage, but good coverage there. I believe it was Cherry. Play action, instant pressure, and boy, he's lucky that wasn't intercepted. Had to throw that off immediately, hits the back of his own lineman, nearly ends up in the hands of the Tiger once again. Barco with the play action, throws, that's broken up, good defense. Empty set now for Barco. They'll send the blitz, throws over the middle. He's got a wide open man. Big first down inside the 20 as they get to the red zone with Furtado. You would think for a 64 overall rated tight end, and this is with a boost, by the way. This guy wouldn't be making the plays he's made this season, and that's kind of out of the reach for Furtado there. Larry Furtado. And that's with a boost, like I said, a 64 overall, so he's lower than that. But over 500 receiving yards this year, lifted up off his feet and dropped down. Big-time tackle made by Brian B. But a nice gain, setting up a 3rd and 3, I formation. Play action, fakes him out for a little bit, buys him time, escapes out the pocket to the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners. What a play by Devin Barco. Devin Barco with his 3rd rushing touchdown of the season. And that puts him over 100 total rushing this year. He had 94 coming into the game. So showing you, even though he seldomly runs, this guy can get busy if he wants to. You saw the movement in the pocket. Just reading that defense, saw that entire left side of the field was wide open, took it. And this extra point is making it a tie game, 14 all after a 9-play, 56-yard drive by the Sooners. Man, this game living up to the hype so far. This is just the first quarter, so a lot more to go. Shout out to the guys who are here. Make sure to let the guys know we are live for this one. Play action there, miss out on a great game, and that's going to be a sack brought down by Kilgo. 2nd and 15. LSU's going to have to get something going here. This is not the way they wanted to come out after a 14-point lead of their first possession on offense. They were able to score. They got stopped. Defense came out, got a pick 6. And right now the momentum is sky high for Oklahoma. Play action, Maivia, with a big completion over the middle to Jamie LaRue. LaRue has been sensational out of the slot all year. Nearly 850 yards receiving coming into this game. Oh, he gets a receiver screen. It's Bobby Winbush. Winbush to the 47. First down, LSU. Throws a quick little dump off to his tight end. Randy Story gets popped. Big time shot laid down by the safety, Antoine Tour. 9-yard gain 2nd and 1. Quick RPO pass. He probably should have handed that one off. Tony Finley now. Not saying he can't make those kinds of catches, but first down was pretty much a layup with he handed that off to the running back. They're going to go with a QB sneak. Is it enough? They're going to say it is. Maivia moves the chains. Rushing 4. Heat's coming. Fires over the middle. He's got Finley for another big gain. 66 yards on 2 receptions. He's over 1,000 yards receiving now this season. Came in with 988, and that is the end of a highly exciting first quarter. 3 more to go, guys. Put your 2s up in the chat. Number 3, Oklahoma versus number 5, LSU is shaping out to be a classic. Based off what you've seen so far, I know it's hard to decide, but let me know in the chat who you guys think will win this game of the week, the final game of the regular season, you can call it, for the Army-Navy game. Heavy blitz here. Maivia's got to get rid of it. He doesn't, and he will take a sack by Ryan Bryant. And this guy just does everything at that linebacker position for Oklahoma. His first year in the RFL. He's now over 140 tackles on the season. That's going to be his 3rd sack of the year. And get this, his biggest impact is in the pass game. 6 interceptions and 15 pass deflections. This guy's got defensive back statistics in those categories. There's a throw over the middle. Big game, nearly enough for a first down to Winbush. Just like that, all the yards almost gained back. Another 3rd and 1. They will not come out here in a QB sneak formation looking to run for it. Jeremy Speed has got it. Tackle made there by the free safety, Avery Witherspoon. LSU looking for that lead back. Maivia fires, square in the end zone. Great defense. Broken up, incomplete by George Archery. Quick throw, a little low there. Caught by Winbush. And it is now 3rd and goal at the 4-yard line. Can they find their way in the end zone? Maivia looking to pass again. He's going to be sacked on the play. 3rd of the night for the Sooners. Gets caught up there by Doug Britt, the defensive tackle. Look at Britt, almost like some kind of stunt. He goes around the entire line from the left side to the right, able to catch Maivia. Good thing with the home field advantage, they don't have to worry about a glitch here. Still, sometimes it's a hard kick to cut. Let's see if he gets it through. Looks like he does. LSU back with the lead by 3, 17-14. What a game we've got here, guys, man. I'm excited for this point. It's always the most exciting point of the season of the RFL. And the only next part of the season that isn't around this time that is the most exciting in the RFL is, of course, when it's RFL playoff time in the pros. But, I mean, you got the conference championship games coming up in a few weeks. Bowl games coming up. Playoffs. The RFL draft. Big gain here over the middle on the slant as Darren Kendricks takes a little bit out of the book of Tony Finley earlier on the slant. Good rack yards. Kendricks now over 1,000 yards receiving himself. Play action. Throw is a bit behind Fehoko there. And you can tell that pass rush had something to do with it. Knew he had to get rid of the ball quickly. Here's a quick dump off. Furtado with a nice little block that's going to extend him for the first down. As I said, man, this is a 64 overall tight end doing his work and contributing to this Sooners offense. McAllister will be wrapped up in the backfield, though, here for a loss of 2. Tackle made there by James Boyce. Quick throw over the middle. Nice catch. A little bit high there for Hilko. 3rd and 6. Sooners are going to need a first down or at least close to it to try to get in field goal range. Instant pressure. Set up a screen. Great block, but an even better tackle. And they're going to try a field goal all the way from the left hash from the 41. 58-yarder. Does he have the leg? Kick is up, and the kick is good. Knocked through the uprights by Daryl Karama. Actually said the wrong thing. Daryl Karama's number 18 on defense. That's Tavon Yazzie. And this return by Winbush will get north of the 20, down at the 22. Play action, quickly fires over the middle, and that's just reading the defense, understanding what they are in. Jamie LaRue with the reception. Saw how quick he was able to pull the trigger on that one. Saw the man-to-man. Handoff. High game here at 17 apiece. These teams, you can tell, both sides desperately wanting to make the SEC championship. Winner is going to that game to face Bama. And boy, LSU would love to have another shot at them. Hope the results will be much different next time around. Listen, Randy Stewart's going to move the chains. Another quick throw to Stewart. Good for 3 yards. Randy Stewart has yet to record a single touchdown this year. Here's a throw over the middle. He's got LaRue. And LaRue has got the first down to the 30. Suamaivia starting to get surgical here, dissecting this Sooners defense, as he'll be right back in the gun with a trips look to his right side on the field side. So a lot to work with there. They're going to hand it off, though. Jeremy Speed picking up some speed as he bounces off a few tackles, gets 5 yards. They need 5 more. Play action. He's coming in down. He's going to go for the second time by Ryan Bryant. 4th sack of the season for Bryant. And he came crashing in unfazed. You saw he kind of fell for it, but the adjustment to get himself right back on track and get to Maivia now has LSU in a 3rd and 10. Four-man rush here. Maivia's got some time. It is caught by LaRue, and LSU is going to come out here looking to go for it. Will it be a QB sneak? Got extra guys in the backfield here. They're going to call a toss play. Speed, does he have it? Yes, he does. First down, LSU. No, they're going to say he was short. Whoa, no challenge on the spot of the ball, and it's Oklahoma's ball. That could be a play that might change the trajectory of momentum in this game. LSU's defense going to want to stop here. They'll have them in the backfield for a loss of a yard. That looked like a first down to me. Nice cut off the block. McAllister gets 4 yards. 3rd and 8. Empty set for Barco. They're going to go with a wide receiver screen here, and that ain't it. Going to have to punt it away. Ball don't lie. Oh, what a cutout. Finds a lane outwards. Solid return there by Brandon Cherry. Suamaivia again with another chance to get points on the board for his offense in the backfield all by himself. It's a design quarterback draw play. Maivia does not hit the deck. You'd like to see him avoid that contact. Holds on to the football though. First down, Tigers. Quick RPO, and Finley is just wrestled down after 1 yard. Immediate tackle made there by Witherspoon. Set up a receiver screen, but it is snuffed out by the Sooners. Joshua Queen, the linebacker, able to read that one and make the tackle as Winbush was coming inwards. Maivia fires, and what a laser! First down to Stewart. An absolute dime thrown there by Sewell Maivia. He's looking for his 25th touchdown pass if he can get it on this drive. Maivia's got a wide open. Jamie LaRue gets out of bounds after an 8-yard gain. Quick throw, catch is made. I think that's a 1st and goal. We'll see where they spot it. Whoa. What is going on with the spot? Or did he drop that out there? I think they said he dropped it, so never mind. There's a handoff. And, man, they had everything covered. Read option RPO play, just could not get it off. And they're going to settle for the 3 to go back up by a field goal here. And the kick is money by Christian Cutting. 20-17 in this first half. This has been quite the game of the week. That's why you save a game like this for last to close off an incredible season that CS8 has been. And not a good return at all there. Should have cut it up further, faster up the field, down at the 13. See if Devin Barco can try to put something together. Tie this game up potentially before they get into the half. Quick slant, complete for 8 yards. And they'll start to run the area up offense. Fires down the field, cannot be held on to by Fiolko. Good coverage. As that is broken up. Dominique Jewell, strong safety. Sophomore played in CS7. 3-man rush, steps up in the pocket, fires, that is caught by Vitato. That temporarily stops the clock. And they're rolling down the field. 1 timeout still left. 4-man rush, fires, and that is dropped. Vitato cannot make another contested catch. 42 seconds on the clock. Timeout left here. And nearly intercepted. Broken up, incomplete by James Boyce, who's been everywhere. Third down and 5. He's got good blocks there for him, giving him time. Finally throws. And McAllister cannot make much of it. Just a dump off. Everything covered down the field. They will just punt this one off. LSU does have all 3 timeouts, so we'll see how aggressive they may come out here and be. And yes, they will. They're not going to take a knee. 26 seconds. They'll come out here in the pistol formation. Looking to throw, and a quick one. Oh, over the head. That was an intended target. They'll come right back out in the empty set. 3-man rush. He's got Finley. Spin move not going to work on Bryant. He gets blasted. And LSU is not calling a timeout here. Guess they're leaving this drive alone. At completion will put Sewell Maivia over 4,000 passing yards this season. Still going to come out here and run one more play, I guess. Let's try to get speed going a little bit. Powerful finish as he'll get to the 34, and that is it for the first half of play of the final game of Week 13 in the regular season before the Army-Navy game. Here's a look at the statistics, and man, it's just been a great showing on both sides. Offense, defense, you're seeing it all. Who's going to that SEC championship right now? LSU's on the scoreboard, wants it a little bit more. best believe Oklahoma is not making it easy. They are just within 3. 20-17 the score. Oklahoma, if they're able to win this one, they'll advance on to their 5th conference title game. Of course, all 4 coming from back when they were a part of the Big 12, as Oklahoma was a pretty regular team to go to the Big 12 Conference Championship back in the day with Calvin Poole. Not with Calvin Poole, but Daryl Johnson, things like that. Didn't win it with Daryl Johnson, though. Lost to Baylor twice that year. And LSU looking to make their 2nd SEC championship game appearance since CS5, where they went all the way to the national championship and had an embarrassing loss to Ohio State. They were able to be the first team to win their 3rd consecutive title. 7-yard completion, though, on first down. Play action. Maivia hit as he throws, finds LaRue for the first down. And LaRue is just so reliable. You can see the statistics right there. Over 100 receptions for him working out of that slot. Maivia, dangerous pass there. You see 3 Sooners in the area, including Bryant. Pass was a little bit high. Kind of needed to be. Hospital ball there, though. Trying to set up a receiver screen, and Winbush fighting for what he can. Gets 5 yards. So a nice gain, nonetheless, out of it. Maivia, good ball here. Throws it low to where Winbush can only get it. He had airtight coverage all over him. And a good solid tackle made there by Witherspoon to avoid Speed from picking up some good yards as he cut it back. Back to Speed they go, and he is wrestled down. Witherspoon has been everywhere. He's a free safety. He's coming down in the box making plays. Blitz a linebacker, and Bryant fires, and it is incomplete. Finley could not make the catch. Do not trust Cutting making a deep kick here from the 41, as we saw Oklahoma's kicker able to nail from that distance, but LSU not as confident. This punt will be out of bounds at the 5, though. So that helps out the defense a lot. Barco's got to be careful as he's working out of his own end zone. Throws. And he's got a completion good for 3 yards. He's able to find Tabor, who he's hooked up with earlier for a touchdown. Another quick dump off, and Vitato rustled down for a loss of a yard. 3rd and 8. 3-point ball game. Heat's coming. Barco fires. Cannot be caught by Kendricks. 4th down. Sooners going to punt out of their own end zone. So this is good field position for LSU. And man, if he had cut it outside a little earlier there, I think Brendan Cherry would have had himself a shot to take one to the house. 1st and 10. Maivia throws. Big time catch made by Jamie LaRue, who was north of 100 yards, 8 receptions for 103. And Bryant's kind of offsides here. Oh, there goes a flag. Oh, what a juke move. Bobby Winbush gets inside the 10 for 1st and goal. And the free play, of course, is going to lead to this getting declined. 1st down. Winbush with the shifty juke move. Looking to go up by 2 scores. Last time they were up by 2 scores, it was 14-0. Throws, end zone. Man, tried to tightrope it in between 2 Sooner defenders there. Luckily, that wasn't picked off. Incomplete. Hit as he throws. Jeremy Speed's got it. Touchdown, LSU. What a play by Jeremy Speed. Speed with his 4th receiving touchdown of the season. And you can see he had to get rid of this ball immediately. Got blasted using the hands. Ryan Bryant there to try to wrestle him down short. but just able to cross the ball over. And the extra point to go up by 10 by cutting. It's good. 27-17 for Blaze. 40 yards for the Tigers. What a drive. They'll take this one from the 5. Nice little juke move as he is blasted. Turn there by Eric Elmore. Dump off to Slade McAllister, who is wrestled by you-know-who. Once again, he is just everywhere. James Boyce, little linebacker. Another quick throw to McAllister. He's knocked out of bounds. Just like that, 3rd and 12. Starting to get a little dark here for Oklahoma, and these play calls, not going to lie, have not been good for the Sooners. Getting rough as they will punt this one off, and this could be the drive that could really put the momentum in favor of LSU to make it extremely difficult for the Sooners to try to pull off a comeback. I mean, the momentum is definitely on their side right there. There's another flat here, and the speed gets the first down. Another defensive player offsides here, which will get declined.
Offside, defense.
We saw Ryan Bryant, and now B.J. Tadaya. But both times, LSU able to get a meaningful gain as they set up a receiver screen to Bobby Winbush. He'll lose a yard. 312 yards passing, 2 touchdowns for Suamaivia. Having himself a big game in a big game. They got to win this one. Tony Finley gains 5. They need 6 here on 3rd down. Last time they were this distance away from a field goal, they opted to punt it away, so they need some yards at the very least. Ball is high and it's incomplete. We'll see what they'll opt to do. And there they go with another punt. So good defense by Oklahoma. Desperately needed that stop. And this punt will find its way. Oh, what a backspin on that. Again, pinning Oklahoma inside their own 10. Play action. Barco has been doing this a lot here. I don't know if he's not seeing the options down the field. It's hard to see from this angle, but just frequently dumping it off into the flats. He's going to have to try to look to take some shots. And there goes one. Throws. He's got Fihoko for a first down north of the 25. And they've got to take more of these shots. Cannot play small ball against this LSU defense. It's the highest rated defense in the RFL College Series. Here's a dump off as McAllister picks up 5. Nice solid gain on first down. And the single back, it goes a quick RPO. Nice read as Fihoko moves the chains once again. They had a big win over Texas State just last week, but again, it's Texas State, so they had a little tune-up, easy momentum game coming into this one. LSU, of course, having a tougher opponent as they were able to come out on top with a big win over Ole Miss, 43-13, and man, this is shut down in the backfield. Big loss of 3 yards, and we're looking at a 3rd and 12 for the Sooners. That tackle was made by George Talbot, who's been a monster all season for LSU, and he cannot hold on to that. Absolutely blasted. Darren Kendricks had to cough it up as this punt, it's not looking like a good one either. That's a terrible punt. Gets out of bounds at 35. And a receiver screen, spin move. And got him 6 yards. 2nd down. He's coming, Maivia on the move, throws a dot. Jamie LaRue gets inside the 35. 350 passing yards for Suamaivia. And he has his up and down moments in games at the quarterback position, but today he has looked absolutely dialed in. Here's a receiver screen. Finley trying to bust out a juke move, but there goes that man once again for the Sooners. Witherspoon able to put shoulder pads straight to his chest and stop his momentum for just a 2-yard gain. Maivia, good protection here. Lost one up. A great ball to Bobby Winbush for the first and goal. Man, Winbush leading the team in receiving. Over 1,000 yards. A dump off to speed. As he'll pick up half the distance. 5 more yards for 6 more points. Oklahoma desperately needing a stop. But before they can snap the ball, that is it for the third quarter. Put your 4s up in the chat. This is it. The game of the week for Week 13, final game of the regular season. Look at this, 10 targets for Jamie LaRue. Sua Maivia has been spreading this around. Winbush with 13. LSU is balling. Looking for their rematch against Bama. Second and goal, read option, looking for a second rushing touchdown in the game, and he's got it. LSU will extend their lead by 3 scores now. That's, of course, granted the extra point doesn't get blocked. We have seen some blocks this season. A 16-point lead, extra point to make it 17. Coming up. Looks like LSU has done it so far. Oklahoma's going to need a Broncos miracle to try to rally back. As the momentum is sky high here at Tiger Stadium in Death Valley. Take this one from the 3. And Fiocco going to the 19. And again, this offense just looked very stagnant for Oklahoma. One thing about this loss, though, more than likely, Oklahoma kind of wants to make this thing a little closer. You don't want to take any blowouts late towards the end of the season. This is the number 5 team in the country, and they'll be counted as an upset, but Oklahoma, you never know. Could drop. I think they're safe, though, for the playoffs. That is a 7-yard completion there. Sidearm throw. He's got the completion, and that'll get to the 35. That is not accurate. Again, career stats we do not go off of from this game. First year by standout quarterback Devin Barco. Team down 17 points. They need to score quickly and take these shots down the field. Playing a lot of side-to-side offense, and he is going to be sacked by Boyce. That's the first one LSU gets tonight, and of course it's by the man who's just been everywhere here tonight. He just shot straight up the middle of the field here. Wasn't enough linemen to pick him up. He's got to understand the hot read, get that ball out quickly, throw it away, do something. But didn't even really have the time to think about what to do. Just good defensive blitz call there by the Tigers. Here's a throw, and wow, somehow squeezes that in. It is caught by Fiocco. 3rd and 4. Line up in the pistol. There's a throw. Fiocco with a big-time catch and traffic on Jewel. This is just trusting your number 1 guy. Fiocco with over 1,000 yards to lead the team this season. A little bit on the smaller side, but he can go up and make those plays, as you saw right there. Big man catch by Ari Fiocco. A quick throw, and this is kind of the offense that they should have been playing from the get-go. I understand you got to respect this LSU defense being the highest rated in the series. Of course, ratings don't tell you, who's the absolute best. They have been one of the better defenses still throughout the year, but you got to make plays. Here goes a wide open lane for Slade McAllister. Oklahoma's moving pretty good here. They need a touchdown. Play action, good pickup block there by McAllister. Using his lineman, and he would get 2 yards out of the play. Way to get something out of nothing there at Barco. Barco sacked on the play. Second one for LSU. 36. This time, Scott Humphreys. It was 37 last time. James Boyson, the Sam and the Will, wreaking havoc. Got off his block quickly and just beelined it straight to Barco. 3rd and 14. Even a field goal still from this distance would be pretty beneficial, so looks like they're kind of relying on that, and as that is not going to get you the yards. And they're going to have to cut this one from the right hash. As the away team, we already know there can be some issues with this, but it looks like he's got the cut, and it's good. Maybe it's because they're wearing the home jerseys, who knows. A 14-point game, 34-20, and so game is not over yet. Sooners defense is going to have to hold, though, and slow up Sua Maivia in this LSU offense. Take it from the 5, cutting back and down at the 20. This is where it starts for a chance for the Sooners. So if Ryan Bryant can get his guys fired up for a stop. It's in a heavy blitz here. Dumps it off. Randy Stewart pushed backwards, but forward progress will have him inches short of the first down. Goes a quick throw off the RPO. Another target for Winbush. This freshman's been amazing this year. Feeling a little heat, dumps it off, and Witherspoon able to be there. He is just everywhere the ball is. Throws, and that's a dangerous ball. Big down here for the Sooners, desperately needing a stop. Got all their 3 receivers who are dangerous threats to the left side of the field, though, as he'll roll out. He's going deep, and it is almost intercepted. Broken up, incomplete. Oklahoma gets the stop they needed. George Corey comes up with that stop. So can Oklahoma make this a game? They got to score kind of quickly here. Just under 7.5 minutes. Took their time with their last drive. McAllister picks up 5. Now under 7 minutes. Play action. Fires down the field. He's got a man. Darren Kendricks is going to take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners. And oh boy, this game is not over. 17-point lead by LSU. Looked like they were running away with it. But Devin Barco and the number 3 team in the country says, as number 3 takes it to the house untouched. LSU loafing a little bit there, thinking they just had this one in the bag from how it's looking. Extra point, 2 plays, 67 yards. I said they needed to score quickly, and they did just that with 6:44 left on the clock in college ball. That's a lot, as Winbush gets to the 20. 1st and 10. He's going to loft this one up. That's dangerous. That could have been intercepted by Todaya. Keep saying Todaya. I think it's Tadian. Sounds more fluent that way. Here's a quick throw. Finley. We're going to mark him down after an 8-yard gain. Big third down here. Just needing 2 yards. They'll run for it. Jeremy Speed is going to be stopped short, but they're going to say he got the first down. The referees in this game has been, man, more than generous. Play action. Maivia throws, and that's off the mark. Wow, that's going to kill Oklahoma, man, if they find a way to run out this clock here. There's a throw over the middle. Big shot. Witherspoon has just been balling. And they've got him in the 3rd and long anyway. Maivia hit as he throws. Big completion. Bobby Winbush running away. Bryant is able to bring him down for a huge first down in this game. That was clutch. Maivia stood firm in that pocket and delivered a great ball to keep this drive going. Here's a dump off to Speed as he's got enough for the first down. Closing in on 4.5 minutes left to go in this game. Quick throw. He's got LaRue for a gain of 7. Touchdown here could just about put this one away. Quick little dump off. Randy Stewart moves the chains. Read option. It's caught Oklahoma throughout this game a couple times. It's been 2 touchdown plays for LSU, but they read it that time. They got on the backfield for a loss of 2. Oklahoma at this point, they're going to need some kind of turnover or something. There goes a scramble attempt. So get a few yards, and again, Oklahoma has got him in the 3rd and long. Somebody on defense is going to have to come up with a big play. He's coming, hit as he throws. First down, Tony Finley, Mr. Clutch. Able to move the chains again. 1st and goal at the 6. A run here. Jeremy Speed is stopped. And Oklahoma has burned through all of their timeouts. They cannot give up a touchdown here. Jamie LaRue is caught. And he gets back to the line of scrimmage. Sooners desperately needing a stop here. Maivia looks, throws, and it's going to be caught by Randy Stewart and run away to get your first receiving touchdown of the season. Just was talking about earlier in this game how he has not had one all year, and look at that. Ryan Bryant was right there for the deflection, hand on the ball and everything, but Stewart plucking it away from him, and that more than likely should be the dagger. You go back to that one play, man, where the refs blessed him with that spot. Jeremy Speed looked like he definitely fell short of that first down. And hey, man, that's ball, man. Sometimes that happens. You have those bad missed calls. You don't get the challenge. Now Oklahoma on 2 scores. They throw over the middle. Catch me. Oh yeah, Yeso Dinero, we can't use the D word in the chat. Please refrain from that. We don't use any cuss words. There's a dump off and gets out of bounds. Good job. How about LSU though? Looking for their vengeance against Bama. I know Bama, I don't know. They might have been looking for a shot at Oklahoma since that was the only team to beat them this year. They don't get it, but they cannot sleep on LSU even though they did them dirty last time they played. And Kendricks with a nice big completion. Oh, good, my guy. Empty set. Minute and 30 seconds. Pressure's coming. His, he throws, and Cantrell cannot catch that one. He is boom. Good throw. Kendricks putting on moves. The only hope they've got is a quick score and an onside kick recovery. Time is heavily working against them right now. There's a shot. Great ball to Fihoko. A little bit behind him. It looks like he kind of threw that ball that way to save him from running into a hit. They'll hurry up. It's closing in on a minute left in this game. Empty set. There's a throw. Cantrell with the spin move. Bounced off a few defenders. Time is momentarily stopped and counting again. They'll spike the ball. 8 yards away from the end zone. This game definitely lived up to its hype. Barco throws one up, one-on-one, and Vinny Ball breaks it up. Had a pick six to start this game earlier. And look, you take that away, I mean, this could be a game-tying drive, but it's not. There's a great ball, but even better defense. That Vinny Ball again. Great coverage. 4th and goal. You got to get in the end zone. Throws it up. Darren Kendricks cannot make the catch, and that's your ball game. LSU is going to walk out of this one victorious and advance on to the SEC championship game. I'm not sure why they're calling plays here. Jamie LaRue just gets blasted. It's almost as if they're trying to rub it in the face of Oklahoma here. One more play. Suamaivia got a completion. And that is it. The final game of the regular season belongs to number 5 LSU as they take down number 3 Oklahoma. And your player of the game, Suamaivia, absolutely locked in for this one. 476 yards passing, 4 touchdowns, not a single turnover. And he has taken his Tigers to their second ever SEC title game in program history in the RFL College Series. Big time game. Final score 41-27. And shout out to you guys who were all here to watch this one. I'd say it was pretty good, almost just about in the classic category. The game kind of got away there towards the end. LSU holding their own, improving on to 11-1, 7-1 in the SEC as Oklahoma falls to 10-2 and 6-2 in the conference. And now we look forward to see what the top 25 rankings are going to be after tonight. Got an RFL podcast for you guys at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. Make sure you guys do not miss it. And again, for the guys, for the photos, man, coaches, get those pictures to me, man. That way I can make these graphics, get that out the way in the morning. For LSU and Bama going to the SEC title, man. What a game. Next week we got Army versus Navy, and after that, it's conference championship games, bowl games, playoff games, national championship, and then an RFL draft. So much to come here in the RFL College Series, man. What a season it has been. It's your boy Smitty, RFL Commissioner and play-by-play commentator. I'm going to show you guys the stats. I'm going to go ahead and roll up out of here. See you guys tomorrow on the podcast. Peace.